I keep hitting enter, but I can't close this fucking window. Computers, am I right? Oh. Lightning fast VCR repair. This is Mike. How can I help you?
It's Mr. Plinkett. Where the hell are you two? You're supposed to be fixing my VCR.
Oh, yeah. Well, today's our day off, Mr. Plinkett. We were just there yesterday, remember?
No, I don't remember anything.
Well, why aren't you here today?
I told you it's our day off, and on our day off, we're gonna go see Terminator Dark Fate.
I thought that just came out, like last year, bombed.
No, Mr. Plinkett, that was Terminator Genesis.
That bombed here, so they remade it.
It's called Terminator Dark Fate.
Dark Fate?
Yeah, Dark Fate.
Dark Fate? Oh, wait, so what is that? Is that Terminator 6?
Yeah, technically this would be the 6th Terminator film, but in actuality it's Terminator 3.
What do you mean it's Terminator 3? I thought Terminator 3 was Terminator 3.
Well, there was a Terminator 3 called Terminator 3 Rise of the Machines.
And then there was a movie called Terminator Salvation, and then there was Genesis.
But now they made this one, and this is actually a sequel to Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
So Terminator 6 is the sequel to Terminator 2?
Yeah.
Well, then what is Terminator 3?
Well, Terminator 3 had John Connor in it, and Sarah Connor, the character, was...
Wait, that's John Connor in Terminator 3? But that's a different guy.
Yeah, by the time they made Terminator 3, Edward Furlong was too old and bloated, so they got a guy named Nick Stahl to replace him.
Oh, so that guy in Terminator 3 is also John Connor.
Yes, it's John Connor portrayed by a different actor. And so John Connor's off the grid, and he meets Claire Danes, who is a veterinarian.
And they fall in love, but a lady Terminator is sent back in time to kill John Connor again, even though the future didn't happen.
But somehow a lady Terminator came back through time, and another Arnold comes back to protect him.
Wait, there's a third Arnold?
It's another Arnold, but this time he's also good.
Oh, wait, what about that Arnold in the fourth one?
The Arnold in the fourth one would be a bad one, because that's Terminator Salvation.
So that's another bad Arnold.
Yes, well, he's only in it at the end, and it's a CGI Arnold.
And who's that guy that bad Arnold's trying to kill in the fourth one?
Yeah, Mr. Plinkett, try to follow along.
I'm trying to follow.
Terminator Salvation, that takes place in the far future, where John Connor is currently leading the resistance.
Wait a minute, that's John Connor? But that's a different guy.
Yes, this time John Connor is portrayed by Christian Bale.
Batman?
Yeah, Batman. And we meet young Kyle Reese, played by Anton Yelchin.
Wait, that's Kyle Reese? But that's a different guy.
Yes, and in Terminator Salvation, Claire Danes is replaced by Bryce Dallas Howard. You may remember her from such hit films as Jurassic World and Jurassic World Park.
So Claire Danes isn't Claire Danes from Terminator 3, but she's a different Claire Danes in Terminator Salvation?
Right.
Okay, so then that happens in the future, and then we get to the next Terminator. I'm not clear what happens in the next Terminator at all.
Yeah, and in Terminator Genesis,
they send an Arnold back to 1984. Basically, it's like the original.
Oh, that's another Arnold?
yeah, it's now it's the original bad Arnold.
Oh, so it's not another Arnold. It's the same Arnold. It's not
the
a different
original
Arnold.
From T1, from Terminator 1.
Oh my God, my brain hurts.
And he raises Sarah Connor from being a little girl.
Wait, that's Sarah Connor?
Yes.
But that's a different girl.
Kyle Reese also comes back.
That's Kyle Reese?
That's Kyle Reese.
But that's a different guy.
It's a different guy. Michael Biehn would be way too old to play Kyle Reese.
Original Arnold that got sent back
To the 1970s to raise up young Sarah Connor. Him and Sarah Connor build a time machine in a sewer.
What?
They discover that John Connor himself has now traveled through time.
Wait, that's John Connor? But that's a different guy.
Yes, John Connor is now played by Jason Clarke, who looks nothing like Christian Bale.
and then so John Connor is now a Terminator.
He's a super advanced human hybrid Terminator with nanobite technology in him.
Why did John Connor get in a time machine in the first place?
I don't remember.
John Connor's solution to everything is to send more Arnolds back in time.
You think with all
Now
this...
he decides to go himself?
What?
What did you say? What was
Your idea?
I'm saying John Connor's solution to every problem in this franchise has been to send Terminators back in time.
Why don't they all just go back in time?
Why don't they just go back to the time of dinosaurs? Wait, is that how Claire Danes ended up in Jurassic World?
Mr. Plinkett, this conversation's become far too confusing. In fact, I wish I could go back in time and not answer the phone.
What? I gotta go take my brain medicine so I can understand the Terminator franchise.
I hear you, brother.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Demon Cop. You know what? He'll read you your last rites.
You know what? That's mildly clever.
Yeah. Oh, Cameron Mitchell.
Is there a movie he's not in?
Oh, hello.
And with special effects from the creators of Terminator 2 and Leviathan. So does that mean the creators of the movies or the creators of those special effects on those movies?
It means it was like the apprentice special effects
Yes,
person
exactly.
who fetched the coffee.
That had to go do all the work.
Yeah.
That had to mix the latex.
Yeah,
From the guys
yeah.
who mixed the latex on Leviathan.
You motherfuckers are the cause of my suffering!
She has a machine gun.
She has a gun!
She's an Uzi.
Oh no!
Oh!
Oh, he's easily defeatable.
Get that punk!
A string of gory murders. A mad scientist trying to warn of a horrifying blood disease that turns men into monsters.
But it's all part of the same line. You see, answering questions to that situation answers questions to this one here.
What?
So what are you saying, man?
I was raised in a Christian environment.
It's fine, leave it in.
It's good. Keep going. Don't stop no matter what.
The only possible answer left to
We've got 38 scenes to shoot tonight. She's got a nice big headshot of herself. That's a headshot.
I have a photo of myself.
A good cop turned into the beast itself. The nightmare world of Demon Cop.
He's just there.
They're looking for you. Are you hurt?
Demon Cop. I love you, Demon Cop.
He was typing.
It's a spec script for Cheers. Sam and Woody go to a baseball game.
No, it was he created Cheers. He was writing the pilot for Cheers. He's writing the pilot.
I wrote this role for you. It's a show about nothing.
What? They're having a lame fight scene.
Oh, so it's something new.
Well, at least
Into the dumpster.
the glasses.
Hey man, he's still alive.
Look, I was really looking forward to this. Oh, it's gonna be an afternoon. We're gonna watch some fun bad movies.
We try to warn people.
And an hour into it, I just
wanted
was
to leave.
yeah. I wanted to have always been dead. That's how I felt. I wanted to have always been dead.
Welcome to my life.
God in heaven. What are we watching? What is this? Are we traveling? Are we going to another planet? What is this?
Who are these? Where are they going? What's happening?
I don't know what's going on.
We missed that little piece of voiceover.
Well, now we're really lost. So there's fog inside the building?
No more flashbacks.
Yay!
God.
I don't know if we can properly explain in words how incomprehensible the first hour of this movie was.
What? That looks great.
Cool shot, but didn't link up to anything we just saw.
What happened? Why did it happen?
I think this.
That's cool.
Who is that?
If that explains common logic.
My dear friends, welcome.
Hey!
I'm honored that all of you are available at this special gathering. This year for you, I have great entertainment. From around
dumb.
the galaxy, I have
Thanks for
selected
coming.
some of them.
Okay, so
Slaves,
we're
fighters,
gonna
and
take over the galaxy, okay?
That's what I am. Tell us more about this game. With pleasure.
They all have the
The
same
game will
voice.
take place on a planet known as Earth, in a city called Los Angeles.
Because it's easy to film there.
Done.
Shit.
Off. Turn it off. Fucking done.
In the abandoned warehouse district.
Wait a minute, does this involve another alien egg?
Well, at a later point in the movie, they cut back to them, and it's not only that you can't understand them because of the filter they have in the voice, it's like they lowered the volume.
Yeah.
It's like an Andy Kaufman prank. The movie
It
is
is.
fucking with us.
Yeah, there is, yeah. It comes to this weird dramatic point, and they cut back to the ship, and it's just the lead on going, brr, 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 brr.
But
And
very,
then they
very
cut
quietly.
back to Earth for, that's it. That's all you hear.
Yeah,
There's no.
yeah.
Was this the film with the bar in Burbank?
Yes, this includes a scene inside of a bar called Tin Horn Flats, which is on Magnolia near Buena Vista, and I used to go there all the time when I lived at Magnolia and Lincoln. And it is actually a delightful kind of country western bar with swinging western doors. They make very good cheeseburgers. They have a very nice bar, and they have two very nice pool tables, which it is so clear when you watch the fight scene that the owners went, you can shoot in here, you cannot slam anything on these pool tables because the two guys are fighting, and I've never seen another guy laid more gently onto a pool table, but he reacts as if he's just been slammed with like 100 pounds per square inch of force. It's the weirdest thing. I used to live right near this bar. I know what this bar is. I'm not kidding.
God.
Holy shit.
Are you an extra in the scene?
I don't know.
Were you born in 1952?
I would have been 19 and oh boy.
Oh my god!
Do you remember a night when weirdos? The guy with the camera.
Yeah, I remember this. And Game of Survival needs to have credit too because they really leaned into filming the depressing San Fernando Valley Hollywood apartment building. That horrible, depressing lobby, and then the crappy elevator that's there to go up 2 floors. That's it. And then the super depressing apartment where she inexplicably has new wave concert lighting behind her couch
right.
for no reason. This movie and this movie feature women with very depressing apartment art. That really grim, late 80s, like just go buy it at Spencer's Gifts.
Depressing art.
Yeah.
Depressing.
Like the chessboard with the wine glass and the
What's
rose
happening?
on it, or that kind of look. It just really.
It's like your brain just stopped.
What are you trying to think
It's like
of?
you were about to make a joke and then
Did
your
you-
brain
yeah.
just shut down.
Wow.
Depressing. I want to say.
Wow. Oh, I'm watching a joke die in your frontal lobe. Right now. Like it has.
Depressing.
He'll get it out. Just give him a minute. Just give him a second.
Won't you please help, folks? Your donations.
If you can
will go
find
so
Mike's
long.
joke.
For the price of
Please mail it to us.
For the price of a cup of coffee, you can help Mike.
What is the building everyone lives in? Apartment. Depressing art.
What is the building everyone lives in?
Depressing
Earth! The building everyone lives in is
Depressing-
Earth.
What was the joke?
What was the joke?
I don't know. It's like
It wasn't even a joke. Oh my God, your brain shut down making an observation. Like it wasn't even made. You weren't even.
oh Lemro, what have you done to me?
Get like some coffee.
I feel like Burt Ward in the desert.
Annoyed and wanting to go home?
Yeah.
This has been
A wasted day. A wasted day.
the
It's a
single...
wasted life for us.
Yeah.
This is every day for us.
I'm fast forwarding to my daughter when she's in her 40s going, remember that summer when I was 10 and it was just that day.
You missed that one day.
Yeah, you missed a special day in my life because you were watching Lemro beat a guy in the woods.
You came here for literally the worst
At my funeral, my daughter's going to show these 3 films and go, this is the reason that he lost a day with me in the summer of 2019.
It's 6 hours.
And we're gonna watch all 3 of them.
You're gonna watch him.
Oh, I wish I could have been there to see you learn to ride a bike, but
I need to track down the movie that my father missed my special day for. I need to see what it was.
It was Burt Ward's best role since
It really
Batman.
was his best role. Yeah.
My father didn't love me.
You motherfuckers are the cause of my suffering!
I think he knows your cousin Clark. His name's Jimmy Olsen. I think he's real stuck on me. Anyways, I could ask him to bring a friend along.
Was there any purpose to that? Like, why is she just putting on a bra and stuffing it for no reason?
Oh, fuck if I know. I don't know.
Why was that
That's
happening?
what women do. That's what women do. I think that's all that was.
But she's Supergirl. She's not an Earth
What do
woman.
women do when they're alone?
Yeah.
Super boobs.
I think that's what that was.
But she doesn't know what women do.
All right.
Supergirl jumping out of the Popeyes chicken.
Well, let's see.
This reminds me of the Smallville fight in Man of Steel, actually. All this product placement and the destruction of this little town.
Oh, the product placement.
Okay, that's a Superman type thing to do.
Yep.
Flood the town? Yes. Where did you say that launch site was?
Now we're talking.
Captain Charisma. Oh, he knocked over that miniature.
Is this also directed by Roger Corman? What the fuck?
That was their fight scene.
Tripping over.
Didn't they see the people in front of them?
Did he just knock that girl over when he opened the door? Is it weird that so far this is the best movie we've watched?
So far, this is charming, and it's interesting.
That's okay.
Everybody's trying a lot harder than either of those other 2 movies.
Than the movies that were intended to be released as movies.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the crazy witch lady and her crazy witch best middle-aged friend discover a hot fella.
My prince has come. Oh, no.
And they're like, oh, I need to have him in me. So, am I wrong?
No, this is exactly what happens. Faye Dunaway sees this random guy she's never met before and says...
Now, before she met this random guy, she's talking about ruling the world.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
We don't have to worry about anything. We're going to have control over everything. And then she meets the guy, and instantly...
She doesn't even meet him. She just sees him.
And that's all she cares about after that.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, the first time you see this guy, he does have his shirt off.
Listen. I don't want to put Hart Bachner down. He's a handsome motherfucker.
He really is.
Let's not do that because he's a handsome-looking guy, and there's no reason that ladies shouldn't be chasing him. But what kills me about this is that it's like Faye Dunaway never left her house. And she's like, wait a minute, there's a hot guy in my town?
Yeah.
I need to make some formula to make that happen in my pants.
Oh, and by the way, when she finally like gets to conquering the world, she can make a mountain appear. She gets an army of goons where it's just like, you couldn't get a man after this? Like,
that's the proper sequence, is take over the world, then get laid.
She uses her magic witchcraft and the new orb thing that she's found to make this man fall in love with her.
He who drinks the water shall be in love with the first person he sees.
Does she have a plan to take over the Earth? Does she?
What the fuck is that?
What is she using the magical orb for?
Yeah, to take over the Earth.
But she's making a love potion for the guy she just met. That's all she's done.
Yeah. Oh, is that what she's doing?
That's what she said, that whoever will drink from this will fall in love with the first person, the yada yada.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is what's going on in the movie.
So she's wasting time with that rather than taking over the Earth.
Listen, she is a strong, independent woman, and if she wants some lovin', don't hold that against her world domination plans.
Fuck everything. There's no plot.
No. No, there's a plot. They forgot about it.
The costume is not convenient for him in general. It's not really lined up with his eyes.
No, there's an awkward space here where it's like he can't see out of his peripheral vision, which seems like it would be a detriment. But this genetic experiment, the best superpower that Captain America comes out of it with is the ability to pretend he's sick so he can steal people's cars.
Would you please pull over the car? I am going to get sick.
Captain, are you okay? You
Oh, you're kidding. You're kidding.
You know what? That's the best superpower in the world. I can run slightly faster than an old man. What a dick!
All it needed was Captain America saying, yoink!
Sharon, could you pull over for a minute? I think I'm gonna be sick.
Is he doing this again? Oh, no, he's...
Yeah!
Oh my god!
Wait a minute, what are you doing?
That's his big move.
He's from my home.
You're stranding me in a foreign country! My mother just died yesterday!
You fucking asshole!
You could have at least done this in America!
Captain America sucks.
He's a dick!
I can't believe they did that twice.
I hope he does that to the Red Skull.
The Red Skull has him strapped to a rocket, and he's like, can you undo me from this rocket? I think I'm going to be sick.
Oh, well, I don't want to get it on my shoe. Oh! You dick!
Voila. Johnny, would you get me the tripod?
Well, that's the thing that teaches Leonard Nimoy about laserdiscs, right?
Interesting. A record player that produces beautiful sound and pictures through my TV.
When you're a sentient rock, it's hard to get work in Hollywood.
Well, what do you think?
Try again.
All right, maybe we both have problems with authority figures.
What's wrong with your face?
He's too hunky. His hunk is extruding from his face.
I want him to slowly put on the sunglasses. Yeah!
The experiment went wrong, the hunk factor went too high.
Right? Look at that face, just chin and cheekbone.
He's at 125% hunk!
I can take more! I can take more!
This looks like the opening scene to a gay porno.
Old timers.
Is it not?
Wouldn't that be great if after like an hour of the movie it just cuts to hardcore fucking?
Yeah, that would be kind of great.
Oh, Dr. Hauptman, is everything...
Is your husband at home, Mrs. Anderson? I feel I need to speak to.
What the fuck
Oh, there's a
is
monster
that?
in this scene.
What the fuck? Oh, God in heaven. That's the last kid who tried to kill the president. the old white guy from Photon.
After all, I controlled access to the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency.
What? What?
Full access to
Guys,
anything
we're not
and
watching a bad movie. We're watching a Neil
even
Breen
from my
movie.
little simple, brilliant setup. Governments don't dare try to kill me. I've let them all know that I've planted biological bombs in 7 major cities around the world. I've also secretly notified all the major news agencies of my plan.
Jay, you missed. He has set up a thing that if anyone tries to kill him, he'll destroy America. Wait, what?
Wait.
Oh, stay in a location for some time without being found. I disappear. I become invisible.
What? What? What?
Force field will cause death.
Oh.
Force shield. There's a force shield.
I'm so excited to be able to see this with you guys.
I've got him on GPS.
Who?
We'll meet there.
Where?
What?
Back up, back. Okay. Back
He's
to the.
back there again?
Sure.
Nope, no bullets in here. Check.
I'm not sure he ever left.
No bullets in here. Check.
Still trying to get that DirecTV?
He's not even tightening anything. He's just running, like moving.
I have got to see Dancing with the Stars.
Oh, he broke his laptop just now. You broke the hinge on his laptop. It's just not.
Oh, another trunk laptop. All right.
Is he hoping that, like, by getting the satellites going, it'll make his laptops turn on?
I don't know. Like he's just trying to tune in power.
Good wrench on this.
Yeah.
No, I can't be.
Look at all that tuna.
Oh my God, so much tuna.
I've got to take this other call.
Wait, he's got another call. He's got a call waiting.
How do you know?
Slow motion shot of a shadow on a car seat.
Where is he?
Oh.
Who is it?
What's happening?
Yes, what are the answers to any of these questions?
Oh my God.
Oh, the rock is in the tuna.
There's the magic rock
all along.
That's the rock that cures brain cancer. It was in a tuna can.
Of course.
Where else would it be?
Where would you keep it?
Shooting the people in
I
the
don't
blood.
know.
Where's his vest with his medals? What is going on?
Why did he fall on the ground?
I can't go on with this.
Can't do anything. What the fuck are you doing?
This is an outtake.
And I love this country. My country.
I'm laughing, but I don't know if I'm laughing or screaming.
How about those hospital visits? Oh my God!
Oh, yeah.
These people are in the hospital more than Charlie Sheen.
How is Fox supposed to pay for me to come to Milwaukee if you say things like that?
Does Fox own Charlie Sheen? Oh.
His superpower is that he can't control any of his muscles.
Wow! Whoa!
Oh,
I'm here to get.
His fighting style, it's too, I can't figure it out.
Some believe that the first mutant was born thousands of years ago. He was some kind of god, and he's going to rise again.
You are all my children, and you're lost because you follow blind leaders. No more false gods. I'm here now.
X-Men Apocalypse is another X-Men movie about Professor X and Magneto not really agreeing with each other, Mystique being a loner misfit who does the right thing, and the rest of them learning to work as a team or something.
Oscar Isaac is back with his greatest acting role since Poe Dameron as the titular villain Apocalypse, an ancient, all-powerful, godlike mutant. Apocalypse wants to do something bad. I'm not quite sure what, but it's up to the X-Men to stop him. X-Men, look out, it's Apocalypse. So there's 3 different versions of the Dark Phoenix. This one, it's now been established that this girl, is this the girl from Brooklyn? She looks like the girl from Brooklyn.
No, it's not.
Okay.
This is the girl that's on Game of Thrones.
Game of what?
That Game of Thrones, that show with Peter Dinklage and all the dicks and boobs everywhere.
Oh, is that the show where you see Peter's Dinklage? I know you got a little thing for him.
Oh, I get it.
I know you got a little thing for his little thing. I loved it. I loved watching them fight Apocalypse at the end. It was so bad. It was great.
It was very comic booky.
Yes.
And that's why it worked, except for the couple minutes where I think I nodded off because it was boring.
I think
the movie's too long.
I may have been in a like a fever dream, but I believe when Xavier goes into Apocalypse's mind and they're in the dream world of Xavier Mansion, I think he says, "You're in my house now, bitch." And he smacks him. Doesn't he say something like that?
I think
"Welcome to my house." And they start playing that song by Slow Rider.
Oh, yeah, that was a great scene.
Welcome to my house. The X-Men have to pull on all their powers without really doing the whole stupid we have to work as a team thing. They don't have that speech or anything.
Yeah.
They just all start doing it.
It's just everybody using their power.
They don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They just have to stop this guy because he's really fucking dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And he's going to transfer his consciousness into Xavier because the only power that he doesn't possess is getting into every human's mind on Earth. And I think he wanted to do that. I don't know why. If it was
to cleanse the Earth.
Well, if it was to like mind control everyone, to like walk into the ocean and kill themselves, or to like worship him, like I'm just going to control everyone's mind and make them worship me like God. That would have been like understandable or simple.
Yeah, no, he seemed to just want to kill everybody.
Yeah. It falls on its face just enough to make it entertaining.
That should be on the poster.
Yeah. Yeah. Like 20%. 20% fall down ratio. And that's what I want. And Oscar Isaac is great in it. I feel bad for him getting those giant checks.
Now he's caught up in the Hollywood machine.
He had such
the Hollywood X machinima.
I was saying that Oscar Isaac gave such great performances in many, many films. But now he's a schlock clown. Poe Dameron, oh my God, what a performance.
Well, Oscar Isaac ain't Poe no more.
Oh!
He's making those Hollywood
That
checks.
was a class A pun, Jay.
I was bound to do one eventually, I guess.
That was real good.
It only took 6 years.
That was real good. I'm real proud of you. Well, thank you for watching our show.
X-Men Days of Future Past marks the return of director Bryan Singer, a man who was recently accused of making 2 really good X-Men movies. In this 5th X-Men film, Wolverine travels back in time to stop a midget from making tall things. All the important X-Men characters are in it as Wolverine attempts to fix a future that really sucks for everyone. Except for dangerous tall things, and maybe the company that manufactures badass alternate future body armor. And maybe Ian McKellen, because he's still alive. Were you a little worried, just for the beginning a little? Like, my expectations were completely changed once I saw the whole movie. I was kind of picturing like this dark, kind of ugly future and this needlessly complicated plot and all this stuff, because in the beginning Xavier shows up and he just starts explaining everything that happened to everyone that already knows what happened, like telling Wolverine what to do and all this stuff. And I said, what is all this exposition? Any bad things?
Richard Nixon. It's hard to put Richard Nixon in a movie without it seeming like a comical caricature, just because he had such a distinct personality. So the guy playing Richard Nixon, I suppose he did what he could, but it was distracting to me. But that's a very, very minor thing. Well, also speaking of presidents then, the other thing that was a little groan-worthy was the JFK assassination stuff.
Yes.
Do you want to explain what that was?
Well, the movie starts off with Magneto's in a prison underneath the Pentagon, and he's been in prison for 10 years. It's 73, so in 63, he got arrested for trying to assassinate Kennedy by making the bullet move, which is the Kennedy assassination theories.
Yeah.
But he said he tried to make it move to save him because he was a mutant.
Well, what he specifically says is because he was one of us, which you could...
That means he's a mutant.
Well, no, they made it a little vaguer. It could be he's one of us as far as he is a mutant, or he's just a supporter of mutants.
A proponent of mutant.
It would have been worse if he just flat out said he was a mutant. So I think they tried to soften how goofy that was a little bit by just saying he was one of us. But yeah, that was the weakest part of the movie, that idea.
Yeah, it was a little groan-worthy. Where you went, ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't say JFK was a mutant. Or maybe if he had a cool mutant power, it would be okay. No, that's why you're not on the show.
A Million Ways to Die in the West is terrible. It stars a man who loves himself way too much, Charlize Theron, Liam Neeson, and Amanda Seyfried. Considering this was a Wild West film, it's ironic that we had more fun watching the tumbleweed rolling by us in the empty theater. Hey, that was a joke, McFarlane. That's how that's done.
What was a joke? But let's brush aside our cynicism, our discussion of franchises and cinematic universes and properties and all that stuff. Let's just talk about the movies. Godzilla 2019, aka Godzilla King of the Monsters, which is sexist, because we don't know Godzilla's gender.
Godzilla's a male.
Well, he could be gender fluid. No one can understand. I guess Vera Farmiga kind of can, but she never asked him if he was gender fluid.
That's true.
And she just wanted to get him to calm the fuck down. but she didn't ask him his preference.
Yeah.
Why did you make me do that?
The worst summer season for movies is officially underway. And adding to the pile is the poorly reviewed Dark Phoenix. The third or fourth time the tale of Jean Grey going bonkers has been told. Throw in some themes of us versus them, family, teacher-student, love-hate, revenge, and you've got drama to the nth degree, complete with a blue ape. What movie couldn't use more blue apes? X-Men Dark Phoenix is the best-looking TV show to ever play in the movie theaters.
Neil Breen stars as Fantasy Neil Breen, who is the world's greatest secret agent, soldier, hacker, computer scientist, biotechnology developing terrorist with magic cancer powers.
Given to him by his rock.
Given to him by a magic rock, given to him by an old man that he finds in the desert, and he's going to use his secret agent, bioterrorist, hacking powers to...
Is he good at that stuff?
Well, he's the best at that stuff that has ever been. And he's going to do that to buy and spread anthrax, to threaten Vegas?
What will he do if they try to stop him?
Because I need to think about this. Goddammit! You can't just interrupt me like that when I'm talking about a Neil Breen film. Vegas terrorist attack, which he's going to start.
He's the best,
and he's going to stop. He's stopping the terrorists that he started.
How good is he at this stuff?
Because his dead wife would want that, because they had to kill the wife, because he's too good at his job.
We'll always be together.
Rich, do we see his ball sack?
If they killed him, they can't kill him because if they kill him, then he'll kill everyone in the country. So they can't kill him. So they kill his wife.
Yes, no. Do we see his ball
but
sack?
not his family. We meet for one scene.
How good is he at this?
He's the best at this.
Rich, do we see his ball sack?
Talk about his ball sack.
Yes, we see his ball sack. We see his ball sack. He's the best. He has the best ball sack. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
But Rich.
Oh my God.
No, Rich.
And he is the best that has ever been at being his job as a super secret agent, bioterrorist activist. And he wakes up every morning under his car with "Help me" written in blood.
What does he eat,
But
Rich?
it's not his blood. He eats tuna. He loves tuna. He really loves tuna. I mean, he loves tuna so much that he almost gets into a car accident.
Rich, how many cell phones
because
does he
eating
have?
tuna.
How many cell phones?
He has as many cell phones as he has laptops. And that's a lot of laptops, goddammit. That's a lot of broken laptops.
How many DirecTV satellite dishes?
He only has 2, but he uses them constantly. He just can't get them to work. Every morning, he has to put them on his car by like waving around a wrench near the base of the already attached satellite dish.
He has the tinfoil out. He's like,
Rich.
And then he walks up a hill.
Rich, who are the
or
people
maybe
by
he
the
runs
train?
away from the hill. But then he wakes up by his car.
Who are the people
and
by the
his
train?
car, it's written "Help me" in blood.
Who are the people by the train, Rich?
What train? I don't even remember the train.
When the black guy, and he shoots him in the head.
Who the what? Hey!
What the fuck is happening?
Oh God, no! I thought you were talking about his family who showed up in one scene.
Who are his mom and dad? Are they
Who
alive
might
or
not be
dead?
his family. Well, they're dead, but he talks to them, and he asks them if he's dead. But he doesn't know if they don't know if he's dead, or do they know?
Is
I
his
don't
wife
know what
a
they
skull?
know.
Is she a skull or a ghost?
Well, sometimes she's a ghost, sometimes she's a skull, sometimes she's naked in a pool.
Did you say a ghost?
She's a ghost.
Like a skull ghost?
She's a skull. There might be a skull ghost. Sometimes she's just like a bit of hair that's sticking out of his sack.
Rich,
and
how much?
sometimes she's a skull
Rich,
that's sticking out of his sack.
How much stock footage is in this movie? Is it a little bit or a lot?
This movie is nothing but stuff. It's meaningless, empty stuff that has no purpose. But it's the best stuff. It's the best stuff that has ever been because Neil Breen is the best at stuff, and Neil Breen is the best person who has ever eaten tuna.
How many medals does he have, Rich? How many medals does he have?
He has all of the medals. He has all of them.
The Medal of Honor. The Medal for Meritorious Service.
Defense Military Service. Joint Service Achievement Award.
What did I tell you?
Armed Forces Medal.
I told you. You were right on every level. Fuck's sake. The Purple Heart.
Also 15 other medals.
And I'm gonna put them on my cut-off jean jacket.
Go now, and don't screw up!
But omnipresent Proxima, I...
Ay, ay, ay! Bye, Bert Ward!
Bye, Bert Ward.
Bye!